10-1 to St. Anthony's Gold team. A team in which Smithtown Hauppauge defeated 9-1 on September 29th. And so as we look ahead into this one, it's going to be a short-handed group to start for Smithtown Hauppauge. We'll have to see if Northport Huntington can take advantage of that. Northport Huntington only averaging 2.3 goals a game. Their coach, Mark Owen, said to me before the game they want to get the offense going. And how they're going to do that in true hockey cliche fashion: get the pucks deep, play responsible, and go to the net. And for Smithtown Hauppauge, their head coach, Frank Agavino, echoed a similar sentiment. Play smart hockey. Pucks in deep, go to the net. Caden Dorian for Smithtown Hauppauge is in the lineup tonight. He leads the way for Smithtown Hauppauge with 8 goals. Second on the team is Devin Crispin with 3. Assists, Jacob Corcione leading the way with 9. But it's Robert Auerbach with 16 points leading the way for Smithtown Hauppauge. Or pardon me. No, that is correct. It's Crispin for Northport Huntington with 3 goals on the year, leading the way for Northport Huntington. And as was mentioned, goal scoring a problem. In 3 of the 4 games they've played this year, they have either been shut out or only scored 1 goal. They exploded for 8 goals against Pat Med. We'll be looking for that level of goal-scoring output heading into this one tonight as the players go to their benches and we get set for puck drop and the national anthem. You're listening to the LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I will be right back. And with the anthem concluded, we are set for puck drop. Take a quick look to the goaltending matchup here tonight. We got Michael Craffa in goal for Northport Huntington. And in goal tonight for Smithtown Hauppauge is Mason Dorian. A 14-player bench for Northport Huntington and a 9-player bench for Smithtown Hauppauge here tonight. And we'll see if Northport Huntington can take advantage of the player advantage. as we are set for puck drop. You are listening to the Ally Sports Network. Junior varsity level matchup, Northport Huntington Tigers, Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, and we are underway in a face-off won back by Northport Huntington. It's taken back and controlled there by Nicholas Aguirre. Sends it up the boards, kept alive by Hauppauge. Hauppauge fires it in and just missing the stick there of Ryan Anderson. Anderson centers one in front, loose out of front. That shot just goes wide off the stick of Grayson Henderson. That one comes to the far side. Controlled in the board, in the middle there, pardon me, by Jacob Corsione, and now taken back by Northport Huntington. Skating it free and playing it behind Jack Frisch. Northport Huntington reset, get out of the zone, controlled by Hauppauge. Plays it across to his defensive partner Justin Morrissey. Back to Hauppauge and controlled by Wallace. Jonathan Wallace skating up the far side, takes a check. Good check there from Jack Frisch. Rolls all the way into the Northport Huntington end. Played around for Frisch. Frisch on it, he goes down. No call. Battle in the boards. Smithtown Hauppauge keep it deep. Clearing attempt fails. Kept alive at the blue line by Morrissey. Morrissey weaves his way in. Puts that one out in front. Save. Rebound save. Good start to the game for goaltender Michael Crawford. This one kicks to the front. Mytek will try to clear it. She cannot. It's kept alive by Hauppauge. Now Northport Huntington able to get it out. And moving it up in with speed. It's Bosco. Bosco shot blocker save by Dorian. Taken back now the other way. In with speed. That's Reedy. That shot goes over the top. Kept alive at the blue line by Pardini. He keeps it deep where it can be played on by Fernandez. Fernandez up the near side boards. Cut off once again by Pardini, who will send it around. Northport Huntington's second clearing attempt on the far side doesn't go. Shot from the point goes off the bar. Ringing that one off the pipe was Matthew Ackerman, and that one comes all the way out of the zone. Moving in with speed. It's Fusaro. Anthony Fusaro's shot swallowed by Dorian, and he'll hold. 12:35 to go here in period number one. No score yet in this one as both goaltenders have looked sharp early. Face-off coming to the right of Mason Dorian. Matthew Cohen wins it back for Northport Huntington. Shot from the point deflects wide. Rescued there by Morrissey. Kept alive at the blue line for the moment, but Smithtown Hauppauge able to work it out. Chipped ahead there by Christian Krikow. And sent in deep by Dylan Pardini. Controlled by Finney and Driscoll. Comes back around in the control of Jack Fernandez, but he lost it. Played back to the point by Smithtown Hauppauge. Northport Huntington cut it off and clear it out of the zone. It's going to roll all the way down. Will it be an icing? It will not. We play on. Fired back out of the zone, and this time, no, that will not be an icing as well. No icing is the call. Fired up the boards. Pardini able to get there to keep it in the zone for Smithtown Hauppauge. The Bulls have it down low. Behind Michael Crawford, coming out in front, shot save made by Crawford. Good positioning on that to hug the post there. Sent in the zone and chasing after it is Noah Scudolaro. Cut off for the moment by Pardini. Recontrol by Northport Huntington. That one came out in front. No one on the other end. Shot from the point deflected just wide. Getting a piece of that one out in front there was Cormac Driscoll. And Smithtown Hauppauge clear. Comes onto the stick of Ryan Anderson. He'll play it across to Christian Krikow. Sends it in. Trying to get the forecheck going, or Smithtown Hauppauge. They'll try to... Northport Huntington will try to clear it out the near side boards. Held in by Hauppauge. Comes all the way to the far side, chasing it after Christian Krickow. Gets it down low, but it can be played by Dylan Schmolenkop. Smoknop. There we go. We got there. But now it is controlled by Corcione. Play to the front, turned over and taken out by Northport Huntington. And skating it with speed was Dylan Smoknop. Comes all the way back down. First on it is Nicholas Aguirre, but he's battled there by Corcione. And Smithtown Hauppauge retake control. Centering feed, pad save, rebound save. Stellar pair of saves by Michael Kraffa. Shot from the point, blocker to side by Kraffa. Northport Huntington desperately need a clear, they'll get it, and they might have an odd man rush. Moving in with speed is Cormac Driscoll. Driscoll, good defensive play by Justin Morrissey to cut him down, and then a player goes down behind the net. No call once again. Playing the body, not the puck there, was Luke Bosco, and here coming the other way is Corcione. Corcione still on it for Smithtown Hauppauge. Sends it back to the point. Morrissey carries it in at the far side circle. Shot just goes wide, blocker side. Hauppauge there to play it for Smithtown Hauppauge. Down low, it's controlled by Matthew Ackerman. Ackerman looking to get it back out to Hauppauge, goes past him, banks all the way back down where it can be played by Dorian. Mason Dorian gets it out of the zone, and Morrissey back on it for Smithtown Hauppauge. Ackerman gets bumped into, but still able to gain the zone and send it in deep. On it for Smithtown Hauppauge is Krickow. Christian Krickow. Met at the near side boards. Here's a shot from long range by Hauppauge. That's pad save. Another pad save off the stick of Wallace. Wallace has it. Runs into Caroline Mitek. Battle commences, and it's skated free. That's Luke Bosco. Bosco, nice dangle, but cannot get around Morrissey. Skating up with it, Jonathan Wallace, 2-on-2 the other way, and a nice poke check by Nicholas Aguirre. Mitek backhands one to Fusaro, and it'll go in deep into the Smithtown Hauppauge again. Skating around with it with speed. Dylan Pardini, still Pardini. Finally bumped off the puck there by Fusaro, and Northport Huntington looked to skate it out. There's a nice check. Matthew Ackerman, he'll skate it in. Ackerman shot gets blocked. Went off of Dylan Schmolenkop. There's a shot from the point, pad save made. Delayed penalty, and we'll have the game's first penalty and power play coming up. 7:17 to go here in period number 1. And heading off for Northport Huntington is Jack Fernandez. A power play coming for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. A couple of good saves by Michael Kraffa, keeping Northport Huntington in it. Jacob Corcione on to take the draw. For Smithtown Hauppauge, they win it. Shot from the point gets blocked, deflected, and it goes cleared all the way down by Dylan Schmolenkop. Trying to reestablish the zone, but a good neutral zone play by Matthew Cohen prevents Smithtown Hauppauge from doing so. Skated in, and a shot and a glove save off the stick of Krickow. Now Hauppauge sends it down low. Krickow keeps it moving. Ryan Anderson plays it behind the net. First on it though is Schmolenkop. He'll get it out, a nice banking it to himself. Noah Scudellaro, he moves in. That shot goes high and wide. Short-handed opportunity for Noah Scudellaro. With just over a minute to go on the man advantage, Ryan Anderson skating in the zone with speed, and that's cut off. A nice, solid defensive play and clear by Dylan Schmalkop. Anderson back on it for Smithtown Hauppauge. Plays it to Morrissey. Morrissey drops it back for Ackerman. Ackerman backhands one to the front, gets blocked for the moment, and unable to get it out quite yet is Scudolaro, and Smithtown Hauppauge keep it in. Ackerman on the far side plays it to the center, nobody home, and it's fired out by Northport Huntington. On it now, moving in with speed, Jonathan Wallace over the line. Wallace centers one, unable to connect. He was looking for Jacob Corcione. Played now to Holchi. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Holchi carries it behind the net. Fires it all the way back around. Nobody home for Smithtown Hauppauge. And that's going to go all the way down the ice, and that'll do it for the game's first power play. A solid kill for Northport Huntington. Ackerman skates through the neutral zone. Fires a shot from the top of the circle that goes wide. That shot gets blocked and deflected. An opportunity coming the other way for Northport Huntington, but getting to that puck with speed was Dylan Pardini. He's wearing the C as Pardini, and he'll flick this one off the boards and out of the zone. Only as far as Finney and Driscoll, who will try to play it back in, but it reaches Pardini, who will help it to get to Wallace. Wallace carries in to the outside of the circle. That one goes high and wide. Might have glanced off the glove of Crawford. Collision at the near side boards, and we're going to see another call here. Four minutes, 30 seconds remaining in period number one. We're going to see two players head off. Coincidental minors, we will not see 4-on-4. They remain five-side. Slap shot from the point, gets blocked down out in front. A good job and a good play to keep it moving there by Ryan Anderson. Carries it all the way out, but eventually he's met by a couple of Tigers, and actually we do see a power play. My apologies, power play for Northport Huntington. That shot cut off and cleared. All the way down it goes by Holchi. Anderson gets it poked away by Driscoll, but it's still Ryan Anderson doing some great work short-handed for Smithtown Hauppauge. That puck is being pinned 200 feet away from their netminder, but Northport Huntington able to work it out. They have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Carrying it in over the line and getting forced behind the net there. Good defensive play. That was Jack Frisch, and that one goes all the way down. Another good clearing for Smithtown Hauppauge. Played by Driscoll. Up the near side boards. Carrying it in, Luke Bosco. Caroline Mitek try to keep it in for Northport Huntington, unable to do so. It comes all the way back down. Bosco handing it off to Driscoll. Driscoll playing it far side. Jack Fernandez. Now Frisch. That good defensive play by Smithtown Hauppauge. They'll take it out. In doing so, Jacob Corcione drops it. Krikow backhands one out in front. Nobody home. And just 5 seconds remain on this Northport Huntington power play. Holchi holds it, fires it out, deflected ahead. Nice play. Here comes Ackerman, one-on-one. Ackerman tries to dangle, and he's shoved out of the way by O'Gary. Still gains his own shot, save, rebound, poked free. Good defensive play when they needed it most. Power play is over. We're back to even strength. The far side boards, it goes too far for Ackerman, and it'll come all the way down for an icing. 2:01 to go here in period number 1. No score yet between the 1-3 Northport Huntington Tigers and 4-1 Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Face-off won by the Bulls. Carrying it behind his net is Morrissey. Pumps the brakes, comes out the far side, and banks it out to center. And losing control, here comes Ryan Anderson, scores! Ryan Anderson puts the Bulls in front 1-0. We'll take another look. Losing control, here comes Ryan Anderson, beautiful moves. Couple head fakes and buries it. Blocker's side, Ryan Anderson. Smithtown Hauppauge take the 1-0 lead late in period number 1. Fusaro on the far side carries it in. Sharp angle shot goes all the way through Dorian and out the other way. Ackerman dangles his way through to back to the forehand, and a good defensive play to steer that one wide. Kept alive at the point there by Pardini. Back it comes Ackerman. Sharp angle shot sealed off by Crawford. He'll hold with 1 minute and 11 seconds to go here in period number 1. Face off to the left of the Northport Huntington netminder. Shot goes wide. That one came off the stick of Jonathan Wallace. Pardini holds as long as he can, but it's taken back the other way. In with speed. Noah Scudellaro shot goes wide. Recaptured by Smithtown Hauppauge. Ahead for Wallace. Wallace sending it to open space. Nice play to get a shot, and a great save by Crawford. Christian Krikow made the nice play, lifting the stick of the defender to give himself the time to shoot that puck in the slot. But Michael Crawford was there to shut the door. With just 30 seconds, 9/10 of a second remaining. Period number 1. 1-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead it. A beautiful Ryan Anderson goal assisted by Matthew Ackerman. Face off controlled near side boards. Banking attempt doesn't go for Northport Huntington. It's held in by Morrissey. And now backing him up and keeping it in is Wallace. Comes to Anderson. Now Wallace backhands one that's chopped down by Fernandez. Northport Huntington clear and moving in with Speared. Cormac Driscoll will fire it down. Goes back out in front, and that'll do it here for period number 1 as the final seconds tick off. 1-0, Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls leading the Northport Huntington Tigers. A breakaway goal. The difference so far here in this one. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. I'm Ryan Branigan. Stay tuned for period number 2 coming up in just a minute. Welcome back to the rinks in Hauppauge as we get set for period number 2 in a tightly contested 1-0 game. The lone goal scored by Ryan Anderson of Smithtown, Hauppauge. Goal scoring was the #1 concern heading in for Northport Huntington, and they so far are being blanked by Mason Dorian as there's a chance that just wouldn't go. Good last-second defensive effort prevents a breakaway opportunity for Northport Huntington. Controlled now by Driscoll, sends it ahead to Schmallenkopf, where it goes in deep. Kept alive by Aguirre, that shot blocked. Big block by Corcione. Banked out to center, Caroline Mitek sends it ahead, and coming in with speed is Frisch. Frisch looking for some help and turns the puck over, and Smithtown Hauppauge will reset. Sent ahead, cut off by Nicholas Aguirre. Aguirre. Krikow skates through a few. Still, it's Krikow unable to get back on the puck. Would have been a Herculean effort from Christian Krikow, but he's unable to settle it down. Nice little pass from Caroline Mitek. And now here come Northport Huntington the other way. Luke Bosco, that shot blocker save made by Dorian. Firing it back the near side boards. Will it cut out? No. Aguirre there to stop it for Northport Huntington. Keep it deep. Holschi finds Wallace. He'll bank it out of the zone. Nicholas Aguirre kept it from going in. Walking the line and finally coming in with it. That shot by Wallace goes wide. Clearing attempt kept alive by Anderson. And eventually he's forced out by Jack Frisch. Settled down there by Dylan Schmallenkopf. Backhanded ahead. Frisch getting hounded by Anderson. He'll take it away, and it rolls harmlessly and held by goaltender Michael Kraffa. 12:33 to go here in period number 2. That was the first shot on goal by either team to start this second period. Face off to the left of Kraffa. Matthew Cohen against Ryan Anderson for the draw. Won by Cohen. Fires it around. Big collision behind the net. But Luke Anderson able to come out with it. That chance just goes wide. Comes to the near side boards. McDowell will force it out for Northport Huntington. Not quite, and it's backhanded to center. Taken now with speed by the captain, Pardini. Centers that one off the side of the net. Or pardon me, by Anderson. Anderson on it once more. Blocked down, backhanded out. A much more complete lineup from Smithtown Hauppauge as we take a look at their bench, as they have received some reinforcements. Played into the zone for the moment by Anthony Fusaro. Recollected by Dylan Pardini. Fires it out. In with speed and leaving it behind him was McNamara. That one got blockered aside. Turnover behind the net. That one blocked by Driscoll. Played out in front of the net once more, and that gets shut down. McNamara fires, glove save, Michael Kraffa. Beautiful glove save. We'll take another look at that one, and that gets, it's a great job coming to the middle of the ice and down. Entering the high slot. McNamara fires one, snagging that one out of midair. There's Michael Kraffa. Face-off, won by Smithtown Hauppauge. Here's Krickow on the backhand, goes wide. Wallace fires it back the other way. Controlled in the corner by Krickow, and a nice little poke check. Now going to go all the way down. It will not become an icing. Firing it out the other way, but it's held in at the blue line by Schmoknop. Schmoknop kicks that one, and he is checked down there by Matthew Ackerman. Now with speed is Carcione. Carcione comes to the net before he's cut down. Great defensive play by Noah Scudolaro. But Northport Huntington struggling to get it out of their end. Schmoknop turned it over, and now Smithtown Hauppauge reestablishing control in the offensive zone. This one fired the length of the ice. No, it's going to deflect down off a Smithtown Hauppauge player. Will not be an icing. That allows Ronan Driscoll to initiate some forecheck, try to get some offensive zone time for Northport Huntington. Comes to the back. Nicholas Algieri shot kick save by Dorian. Near side, breakaway opportunity again. Ryan Anderson's in. No! Michael Crawford shut him down this time. Another one out in front and a save by Crawford. Rebound, that one just goes wide. Smithtown Hauppauge pressing hard now. Across, shot. Crawford got there to shut that one down as well. Great series of saves from the Northport Huntington netminder, keeping his team in this one as that one goes all the way down for an icing. Michael Crawford made a great series of saves that we'll take another look at. Wide. Goes post to post. For this great cross ice, sauce feed, and maybe just shot. Half a second too long to settle it down. But waiting for him on that far side post was Michael Crawford. Northwood Huntington trying to clear it out, finally able to do so. Near side boards, Morrissey. Now that is Luke Anderson, and we're going to see a whistle here. And heading to the box for Northport Huntington is Luke Bosco. It's going to be a power play opportunity for Smithtown Hauppauge. Their first man advantage of the period. Face off one. Here's Krickow down low, and a great save made by Crawford. Unable to get it out, held in by Morrissey. Now, of course, the own fires one across. Northport Huntington and Mytek will steer it out of the zone. Ahead and controlled. Auerbach. That shot save, rebound, just went wide. Morrissey to Pardini. Dylan Pardini back down low, trying to get it back to Pardini, and he was checked off the puck by Mytek. Now Morrissey, slap shot, blocker save, through a lot of traffic there by Crawford. Caden Dorian. That one goes to deflects to the back. Control behind the net. Skating out with this one is Auerbach. Auerbach dangles, fires wide, and it's going to go all the way out. Just unable to hold it in was Dylan Pardini. In his skates, Pardini settles it down before sending it back to his partner Morrissey. Morrissey sends that one in, and a bit of a funky change going on for Smithtown Hauppauge allows Northport Huntington to get on it, but kept alive. Unable to get it out, shot scores! Wallace blasts one past Crawford, it's 2-0. Northport Huntington Huntington to get on it, but kept alive. Beautiful shot to get it out. Top of the circle. Beats Crawford. Wallace. It is 2-0. Smithtown Hauppauge. Recollected and shipped into the zone by Schmoknop. That's Pardini shipping it into the zone. Centering one, chance score! Christian Krikow after a beautiful feed by the captain Dylan Pardini. It's 3-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. Pardini shipping it into the beautiful zone. Feed from the corners to the slot and burying it top shelf was Krikow. Christian Smithtown Hauppauge now has a commanding after a 3-0 lead. This face-off won back by Smithtown Hauppauge. Bringing it in, and all the way down it goes for Northport Huntington. We get a whistle there. And we're going to have another penalty, an interference call. And they're going to get 29. Not currently listed. Opportunity to stop the bleeding here for Northport Huntington, but that puck glances over the stick of Nicholas Algieri. McNamara first on it, shorthanded for Smithtown Hauppauge. Met with some resistance, goes all the way down where it can be controlled by Luke Anderson. Christian Agavino was assessed the penalty. Mytek, pass looking for Bosco, misfires. And McNamara picks it up at center, carries it in on his backhand. Now to the forehand kick, save! Michael Crawford. McNamara back on it. That shot, blocker save made by Crawford. McNamara doing some great forechecking, killing off this penalty, and will skating it out back into his own zone. A smart play, and it goes all the way down from McNamara. Caroline Mytek leads Bosco. Bosco, good poke check there by Ackerman. It goes out of the zone, and McNamara fires that one on goal where it can be held by Crawford. He'll keep it playing to Algieri. Banks one ahead, but it's Morrissey who's first on it to cut it off in the neutral zone. Just 30 seconds remaining on this Northport Huntington power play that they have generated 0 opportunities on and have struggled just to get in the zone. Good forecheck there by Robert Auerbach. And it's Caden Dorian back for Morrissey. Sends it back to Pardini. Loose puck picked up by Jack Frisch. He'll bank it up the boards to Mytek. Mytek has it for Northport Huntington. Tries to dangle her way through, but Morrissey was having none of that. Takes it away. And now with speed, it's Dorian trying to get Auerbach. Sticked aside there by Crawford as he couldn't catch up with that one. Back to even strength we are. Auerbach flips that one into Crawford, who gave him nothing to shoot at. And he'll hold. Three minutes, 52 seconds to go in period number 2. A period dominated by Smithtown Hauppauge, but Michael Crawford preventing them from being up by more than 3. Face off to the right of aforementioned Crawford. Wallace Looked like he was going to take it. It's going to be Ackerman instead for Smithtown Hauppauge. But the faceoff is won by Noah Scudolaro. Banked up the boards. An opportunity here if they can get to the loose puck. Skating with speed, just to deflect it out of the zone. A great play there by Christian Agavino. As the puck went into the penalty box. Scorer able to help the referee out, give him the puck. Scudolaro against Krikow. Bit of a false start there. We'll do it again. The loose puck comes to Agavino. Agavino dangles around, a couple shot save, rebound hopped over his stick. Played off the boards and not out. Ackerman fires it to the far opposite side boards. Swing and a miss from Finney and Driscoll. Another opportunity to clear doesn't go. Northport Huntington continue to struggle to get it out of their own end. Kept alive. A nice play there. A little chip to keep it in by Robert Albach. Pardon me, by Matthew Ackerman. Collision in the near side boards. And Ackerman has it. Fires it in. Fernandez takes a look, fires it back the other way it came. Now Driscoll collides with Wallace. Wallace wins the puck battle, backhands one to the slot, unable to settle it down was Morrissey. Now he does, back out in front, back it's Morrissey. That shot whistles wide, a rebound side of the net. Recollected and settled down by Marcus Dorico. Dorico bumped off the puck there, and Northport Huntington able to skate it out. In doing so is Scudolaro. Cormac Driscoll couldn't do anything with it, now comes back the other way. Around the net it goes. It's Marcus Dorico. Back out for Morrissey. Morrissey fires to flex up and into the netting. Minute 53 to go. Period number 2. A period that has been dominated by Smithtown Hauppauge. Faceoff going to come out of the zone. Dorico against Cohen. Won by Dorico. Here's McNamara. Fires blocked. McNamara back on it. Side of the net. Cut off and sent up the other way by Ronan Driscoll. Northport Huntington will try the other side, but more resistance is there, and they're fire it out. No icing is the call from the linesman. Nifty little play there from Jacob Corcione. Allows Smithtown Hauppauge to come right back. McNamara centers one. Back across and unable to pull the trigger out in front was Marcus Dorico. Swing and a miss there with enthusiasm from Luke Anderson. He was looking for the one-timer shot from a sharp angle from defenseman Dylan Pardini off the mark. Comes back out in front and finally rescued by Northport Huntington. 3-on-2 if they hurry. It's Algieri. That shot goes wide. First on it is Grayson Anderson. That one comes to McNamara, who will try to backhand it to himself, and he'll get there. McNamara circles back, trying to dodge the checking of Nicholas Algieri. Eventually it comes now for Dorico. Dorico's shot gets blocked. McNamara comes out in front, and that one just missed far side. Cut off by Rinfus. It is a complete bench now for Smithtown Hauppauge as this second period comes to a close. Smithtown Hauppauge dominate the period. They score twice. First It was Jonathan Wallace from Dylan Pardini, and then Jacob Corcio from Dylan Pardini. 2 assists in the period for Pardini. And that will conclude period number 2. You're listening to the LA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Brannigan. Stick around for the conclusion of this one. And if you would like to, after that, the varsity level team. It's Smithtown Hauppauge taking on Ward Melville. You're listening to LISN. We'll be right back. Welcome back to period number 3's puck drop is underway, and a full, complete bench for Smithtown Hauppauge. Rinfus unable to get it on the other end of it. Charles Krikow had it for a moment. Back to Rinfus. Try to drop it for Krikow. Taken back by Mytek. Mytek will play it out to center. Settled down by Holchi and ripped ahead. Into the zone it goes. It'll be have to be a Herculean effort from Northport Huntington to try to get back into this one. But this could be a good start. Up ahead with it is Luke Bosco, but he's cut off. A good back-checking play by Charles Krikow. He fires that one out to the neutral zone, misses intended target. Northport Huntington will try to get things back going. Rolls into the zone where it can be settled down and played by Holchi. Crossing out, firing it right back in, or Northport Huntington. Northport Huntington trying to avoid being shut out for the 3rd time this season. Played ahead with it, slowing it down, putting it out in front was Auerbach. That one is ricochets out in front, bounced around a couple of times before it's rescued and sent to the corner, kept in by Holchi. Northport Huntington try to get it out again. It's held in by Holchi. Shot goes over the net off the stick of Caden Dorian. Settled down in the corner and fired back out in front, where it can be deflected to the boards by Fidian Driscoll. Is he able to clear? No, turns it over. Sent out back the other way by Auerbach. Now Ackerman to Holchi, and this one will come out of the zone. Holchi settling it back down for Smithtown Hauppauge. Across for Agavino. That pass misfires, but it comes right back on the stick of Holchi. Ackerman on the far side. Saucer pass to the center, and that one just goes wide. Ackerman once more. Still Ackerman, he's finally shouldered down. Nice little move there by Dorian. Dorian to the front, save made. As that tap-in attempt did not go off the stick of Auerbach. That one went off the stick of Ackerman and all the way down for an icing. Michael Crawford in net for Northport Huntington. The only reason this game isn't a 6-0, 7-0 game, he has been outstanding and has been tested early and often here in this one. Face-off, though, to the right of Mason Dorian. The same cannot be said for Mason Dorian, and that he has had to make the saves he's had to make, but they have been few and far between. Rinfus gets knocked down by Algieri. They're offside. Whistle comes, and the puck will come outside the zone. 11 minutes. 49 seconds to go. Here is that puck out in front. Comes to the back. Pardini, 2 assists in the game, fires that one, that deflects wide. Went off the stick of Dylan Schmolknop. Continued press from Smithtown Hauppauge. Wallace plays that one. Schmolknop on it. More Northport Huntington. Can he generate something? Tries to go through Pardini. Here's a shot, point blank, and a save made by Dorian. A good shot from Noah Scudolaro, but it's not good enough to beat Mason Dorian, and this one remains 3-0. As I mentioned prior, Northport Huntington trying to avoid being shut out for a 3rd time this year. Miscommunication there on the far side boards. But eventually it's McNamara for Smithtown Hauppauge. Drops that one. Back to McNamara. Shot goes wide. It's played by DeRico. Drop it back to him. Pardini. Now DeRico. Skates his way to center. Sends it back down low. Morrissey looking for a shooting lane. Fires it back the other way. Far side board centering attempt. Missed everyone, but finds McNamara. He'll try to center that one, but it's intercepted and started up the other way by Noah Scudolaro. Taken back by Anderson. This is Luke Anderson. McNamara and Pardini run into each other, and it's McNamara who comes away with it and fires into the glove of Michael Crawford. Renfus on to take the draw for Smithtown Hauppauge. He'll win it. Holtze's shot from the point gets knocked down in front. Holtze able to keep in the zone. Trying to play that one out Northport Huntington and able to do so there. Matthew Cohen. Recollected by Agavino. Krickow, Charles Krickow. Started up the other way. Once again, it's Krickow, Charles Krickow. To Christian Krickow. Back out across, that one wouldn't go. Holtze keeps it at the line. Eventually it comes out. Mason Dorian to Agavino. Agavino, it's back to Holtze. And out come Smithtown Hauppauge. Charles Krickow, Christian Krickow scores! They go Krickow to Krickow. It's 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. Smithtown Hauppauge, Charles Krickow. Taking a look at this beautiful backhander. Scores! And it beats Mason. Michael Crawford. It's 4-0. Smithtown Hauppauge. Rolls onto the back to Matthew Ackerman. Ackerman plays it to DeRico. DeRico to Auerbach. Auerbach around the net. Now it's a Dorian trying to get it back to Auerbach for the little tap in, but it wouldn't go. Skating out of the zone for Northport Huntington and drawing a penalty in the process was Anthony Fasaro. Got a tripping call being assessed to Auerbach. It's a power play opportunity for Northport Huntington to try to find themselves on the score sheet here tonight. Face off one, and out it comes, and Dorico shorthanded for Smithtown. Hauppauge gets around one, gets around him again, and scores! Oh my goodness gracious! What a goal! Dorico, Smithtown Hauppauge gets around one, gets around him again, and scores! Oh, no words to describe that beautiful shorthanded play. Nothing could quite do that justice. The inside-outside snipe. 5-0. Smithtown Hauppauge. As that shot goes off the side of the net. Recontrolled by Caden Dorian. Dorian, short-handed, try to get that one back to the point. Chopped out and taken out the other way, Luke Bosco. Bosco centers one, looking for Mitek. Couldn't get her on the other end of it. Comes back to the point, try to get it back to Bosco, intercepted and taken back the other way. In with speed, Marcus Dorico. And now to the backhand and scoring. Beautiful goal, Caden Dorian. Short-handed goal twice now for Smithtown Hauppauge. They lead it 6-0. And now to the backhand and scoring. Beautiful goal. 6-0. Smithtown Hauppauge is getting ugly fast. .748 to go here in period number 3. The reinforcements have come for Smithtown Hauppauge, and they have produced. Noah Scudolaro. Held in at the line there by Ronan Driscoll. Now Scudolaro shot. Good save made. Mason Dorian, maybe his best of the night. Little catch there as it comes back on the stick of Scudolaro. Met with the resistance of Holchi, and it's cleared out of the zone by Smithtown Hauppauge. Try to go D to D. Smithtown Hauppauge are offside. This gives Northport Huntington an opportunity the other way. In with speed is Algieri. Algieri, that shot sticked aside by Dorian. Recollected in the far side boards by Dylan Schmoknop. Now Scudolaro holds, fires, scores! Noah Scudolaro breaks the shutout, and Northport Huntington are on the board. Schmoknop. Nice little play here. Now Scudolaro, it's a 2-on-1 down low, and a beautiful shot. Beats Mason Dorian to both sides, and gives Northport Huntington their first goal of the game. Face off, regathered and controlled by Northport Huntington. They've got one on the board. Can they get two? Sticked away and coming out the other way with it. In with speed, Wallace. Wallace shot goes wide. McNamara picks it up for Smithtown Hauppauge and hands it over for Dorico. Try to get it back to the point where it can be held and controlled by Pardini. Once more, it's McNamara, Liam McNamara. McNamara, unable to find anyone on the other end of it, but just so strong on the puck. Give and go, McNamara in the slot. Are you kidding me, Michael Crawford? He did, in fact, save that puck. Beautiful give and go, but just so strong on it. It ends up on the stick of McNamara in the slot. In the slot, high to low it goes, and he got the rebound to Michael Crawford. Take a bow. That was incredible piece of net minding. Keeps this game 6-1. Held in at the line by Pardini. Nice little move there. Smithtown Hauppauge centering try. Shot, score. No chance for Michael Crawford to get that one. And Smithtown Hauppauge lead it 7-1. Five minutes, 42 seconds to go. This one's been blown wide open by Smithtown Hauppauge. Crickcow line, centered by Captain Nicholas Rinfus. Out there for Smithtown Hauppauge. Rinfus, hard on the puck, taken away there, however, by Jack Fernandez, held it at the line by Ackerman. Ackerman from his knees trying to play it, and it's still Ackerman. Now Rinfus, and we're going to have a whistle and some penalties being handed out here. Alexander McDowell will find his way to the box, as will Matthew Ackerman, who has 2 assists in the game now. Crickcow with 2 goals. Dorico a goal and an assist despite the limited play. They'll skate 4 aside. In fact, it'll just remain 5-on-5 with coincidental minors being assessed to the 2 players. Charles Crickcow tried to finesse his way through, was unable to do so. Racing to the puck was Fusaro, but is sticked away from him. And played to the back by Christian Crickcow. Picked up though by Fusaro. Fusaro will find his way into the zone, looking for some help, unable to get any. And it comes back out the other way. And moving in with speed. It's Nicholas Rinfus. Rinfus. Short side attempt goes off the side of the net. Fernandez unable to clear. Charles Crickcow's trying to set up Christian Crickcow, wouldn't go. Rinfus behind the net. Met with opposition in the form of Jack Fernandez. Now a shot from the slot, kicked aside by Kraffa. Christian Crickcow. Charles Crickcow takes it out from behind the net. Finds its way to Dorico. Dorico on it once more, tried to chip it past, but a nice play to get it out, but a good recovery, although both players end up colliding and falling to the ice. Anthony Fusaro tried to get a fast break the other way, unable to get it. Now Mitek, Caroline Mitek, long-range shot, blockered aside. Solid save there from Mason Dorian. That shot just goes through the crease. Recollected and started up the other way. Charles Crickcow on his backhand to the forehand as he goes down, and a save made by Kraffa. Giving his goaltender a little pat on the back was Finian Driscoll as he keeps this a 6-goal game. Just under 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in period number 3. 7-1, Smithtown Hauppauge leading Northport Huntington at the junior varsity level. Started up the other way with speed, Luke Bosco. Bosco will steer it into the zone after he was met with opposition in the form of Agavino. Rolls all the way back down. Nicholas Augeri lost it, pass out in front. Wouldn't go. Back on it for Smithtown Hauppauge. Battle in the near side boards. Three players for Northport Huntington, and they're able to win it out. Scudolaro, the lone goal scorer, skating it out, taken back the other way. In with speed, Caden Dorian. Dorian centers one, shot, save, Kraffa, rebound, unable to pull the trigger from his knees. A good effort, but nothing to show for it from Robert Hauppauge. Now Hauppauge out in front, backhander off the post, would not go. Rebound still loose out in front, and a kick save in desperation form from Kraffa. Scudolaro the other way, gets past Agavino. Scudolaro to the forehand, save made with the pad of Dorian. Held in at the line by Augeri, but cut off and sent the other way by Caden Dorian. 3-on-2 the other way, shot wide. And frustrated with his shot, Robert Auerbach. And now Auerbach, a chance to redeem himself. Nice little pass out in front, and kept out by Kraffa. Pardini recollects for Smithtown Hauppauge. Auerbach, 3-on-2 across the blue line. Auerbach fires one, and a great save by Kraffa as he held his post. Auerbach still with it, still dangling, still shooting. He's looking for that goal, and Kraffa shut the door. Scudamaro the other way, lost the puck, and skated out back the other way by McNamara. McNamara plays it through a few, shot, scores! Liam McNamara, a beautiful individual effort, makes it 8-1. McNamara. That's worthy of another look. McNamara playing into the open space, lifting the stick, getting back on it, firing and beating Crawford blocker side. A beautiful goal at the end of a fabulously played game from Smithtown Hauppauge, as this final minute and 6 seconds play out. We're under a minute now. Renfus, McNamara, that shot got through up in the air and covered and held by McNamara, pardon me, by Michael Kraffa. 43 seconds remain in this one. 8-1. Smithtown Hauppauge on top of Northport Huntington. Dorico pulls in at the line, but now it squirts out of the zone. McNamara for Renfus. Back to McNamara. Shot. Save made. Kraffa rebound loose. Blocked. Another chance. Shot by Renfus. That one goes in. It's 9-1 for Smithtown Hauppauge. Kraffa stopped a lot. He couldn't stop them all. And with the 8-goal lead, we will see the time run out here in this one. A game dominated by Smithtown Hauppauge. As the game went along, they got better and better, faster and stronger, and they win this one in dominating fashion by a final score of 9-1. We'll take a look at some key players producing for Smithtown Hauppauge in this one. 2 points for Dylan Pardini, those 2 assists in the second period. Marcus Dorico, a goal and assist in limited playing time. 2 assists for Matthew Ackerman. Charles Krickow with 2 assists, also in limited playing time. Christian Krickow with 2 goals. Caden Dorian got himself on the scoring sheet. Ryan Anderson started things off with a breakaway goal way back in the first period. And not lost in all this, the fabulous play of Northport Huntington's netminder, Michael Kraffa. Well, that'll do it for this one. You've been listening to the LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Stick with us, because tonight will also feature Smithtown Hauppauge's varsity team taking on Ward Melvilles. That's coming up right after this one, so stick with us. But as for this one, Smithtown Hauppauge JV 9, Northport Huntington 1.